everybody, Diane Haggerty, Grassroots Taxes. Today we're going to talk about standard deduction. Do not scroll. This affects you, okay? I'm talking about the one big beautiful bill. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you're watching all my videos because so much of this legislation that was passed on our country's birthday, July 4th, 2025, so much of this affects you personally. It affects your taxes. So please subscribe, watch, watch all my videos. If I'm dressed like this, I'm talking about the one big beautiful bill, and you really, really, really need to learn some of this stuff so you are not slammed when you go to get your tax refund next year. So you're not like, I was supposed to be keeping track of that. I didn't know. Well, if you watch my channel, you'll know. So pay attention. Make sure you share it with your friends. Now, let's talk about the standard deduction, how it affects you. The standard deduction was small, right? And we had personal exemptions for everybody in your house. Then we had a standard deduction. It was all added together. It was a lot of math. In 2018, they wiped all that out and they said, look, it's all going to be the standard deduction. Everybody gets the same thing. So that's great. I think it's better this way. I like it. The standard deduction is going up to $15,750 for 2025. It was only going to be a little bit less than that, I think $15,250, but it went up a little bit. Twice that if you're married, somewhere in between if you are head of household. But this was going to sunset at the end of 2025. We're going to go back to exemptions, deductions, blah, blah, blah. That is not. This has been made permanent. It will be indexed for inflation every year. And the standard deduction is going to be the higher amount. I like it. Now, why is this important? Because there's new stuff that's going to get added to the standard deduction this year. And you need to be sure. You might have to itemize. You might not have to itemize, but you need to keep track. So there's going to be additional deductions for the standard deduction. In other words, you can add to it. There's going to be one for car interest. Watch that video coming up. There's going to be one for your tips received. Another video, several videos on that one. Overtime is going to be a deduction up to a certain point. If you are a senior over the age of 65, there's going to be an additional. All these are going to be added to the standard deduction. If you wind up with more than that, then you might have to itemize, or you might, benefit from itemizing. So you need to keep track of your charity and a bunch of other stuff. So please watch all my videos. Follow me along. Get ready for tax time. Keep track of the stuff you need to keep track of. And of course, I'll see you at tax time.